Good morning or afternoon, depending on when you see this. I wanted to check in today and make a video about turning 60. I turned 60 a couple weeks ago, and it was kind of a big birthday for me. 50 was also big. 40 and 30, didn't really feel those. Who am I kidding? You feel them every decade is kind of a big deal. I've noticed that every year at my birthday, I like to take a look at where I'm at personally and financially and work-wise. And I like to evaluate how I'm doing. I like to check my progress. I do that twice a year. Hey, Bernie. Come on. There we go. All right. So, which wants to say hi? Hi, Bitchy. So this year was no exception, although this year I had a lot going on. I had the brain tumor really threw me. I've dealt with that. And just looking back over the last year, a lot has happened. The brain surgery, by no stretch of the imagination, was the biggest thing that I dealt with this year. In March, I had a craniotomy. And this last month, I just finished up May and June were spent in radiation. So I've been really taking a look at, it's changed my priorities. I've been taking a look at where I'm going, what I want out of life, and where I go next. A lot of my girlfriends did big splashy things for their birthday this year. A lot of my girlfriends that turned 60. They had big blowout bashes, or they took fabulous trips, and I was stuck doing radiation. I don't feel sorry for myself because I know that, you just got to do what you got to do, and everybody has their challenges in life. And this year mine came around my 60th birthday. So I'm not feeling sorry for myself so much as kind of just taking a really hard look at where I am and where I want to be, and evaluating if my goals are still my goals, if the things on my list are things that I still want, or if there's something more. And lately, I've had a tug for something more. I'm not 100% sure what it is, so I'm not going to share it right now. But I do feel like there's more to life than working and fixing up my house. My house is almost done. I did a major renovation, unexpectedly and unplanned, on my bathroom this last month. That's behind me. Really, the only thing that hasn't been touched in my condo now is my kitchen. And it's not bad. I'll get to the countertop at some point and spruce up my cabinets, but I don't have any major renovations left in my house. Are there things I would like? Of course, I would love it. I would love new windows, love new cabinets and new countertops. Those are things I'm going to save up for, and I'll do when I have the money saved up. But my kids don't live nearby. They all live out of state. My grandkids are all out of state. And I do feel like I have a lot of love to give, and I don't want it to go to waste. And so I'm not sure how to best use my heart and maybe my home, but I'm looking into different options, and I'll share more once things get more finalized. But I do feel like either volunteer work or activism in some form, something is in my future. I've tried to ignore the pull, and it's not going away. I haven't done any volunteer work in a while. I do get a lot of pleasure and satisfaction out of doing volunteer work, so I do feel like I'm not giving back enough. Financially, I've set my savings on autopilot, so I feel better about that. I made a video a few months ago about being almost 60 and having no money. I'm turning that around. The easiest way for me is just to start with small habits. I've set up auto drafts to deposit weekly savings amounts into my Roth IRA and my high yield savings account. My high yield savings account's my emergency fund, which was greatly depleted during surgeries and time off, but I'm slowly rebuilding that. My Roth account is getting regular deposits, so it'll be maxed out by the end of the year. My house is almost paid off. My credit cards are paid off. I'm feeling really good financially. I'm feeling much more secure. And having paid off all my debts except for my house, I have more disposable income. So I have increased my savings quite a bit. So I'm not almost broke anymore. Well, I am 60, but I'm not broke anymore. Business has been good. I didn't lose a single client during my downtime, which I'm grateful for. My customers have been amazing. And my life is really good right now, but I feel like I could share it. And I'm not sure what capacity or what that looks like, but I just feel like I need to do more. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling healthy. And I'm just wondering, if you're out there and you're turning 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, that's my main demographic, 30 to 70, kind of split. What do you want to accomplish in the next 10 years? I will probably retire in the next 10 years and I'll have even more time on my hands. Do I just want to spend it making videos and gardening and puttering around the house? Or I already know the answer is no to that. I'm feeling too good. I'm not feeling like I'm ready to wind down like that. I want to be able to help more. So, not sure where I'll land on that. I'm trying to keep an open mind to what's available to me. I don't know what I'm qualified for health-wise. I've made appointments with my doctors to kind of discuss some of my ideas with them and see if they would, approve me and clear me if somebody asked them if I was healthy enough to do certain things. But what about you? What do you feel pulled to do? And do you listen? I don't know, I'm rambling. But I just wanted to check in. I'm feeling good. Life is good. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm healthy. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do in my 60s. I don't know. I don't feel like I need a husband or a boyfriend. Although one would be nice. I'm not closed off to it, but I don't need it. I certainly don't need someone to clean up after. They'd have to be very tidy. I don't know about having a roommate in the house. I like my quiet time and my alone time. But I would like to have more social activity. I've got friends, but having been down for so long recovering from the brain surgery and really not feeling social at all at that time, I think people have just gotten used to me being gone. And I feel a little forgotten. I don't want to be forgotten. I can't drink anymore because of the brain surgery. That doesn't mix well with my anti-seizure medication they have me on. So I can't go out with the girls for a glass of wine, so when they're going out, they don't think of me. But that's okay. Maybe I need friends that don't drink. I don't know. What do you think?